Hi everybody, thanks for being here. We hope you are all doing fine. This is Leire, the Marketing Product Manager from Provital. We are very glad to present to you, together with my colleague Rafael Bernat, Senseryn's active ingredient. This is one of our last launches that is arousing a lot of interest due to its mechanism of action and its efficacy results to improve the quality of life of sensitive and reactive skin. We know our senses make us feel and evoke emotions, but they can do much more for us. They can also comfort our skin. We are in a new science approach in which our senses take care of our skin to enhance the skin well-being. We move from promoting positive emotions of neuroscience to enhance the quality of life of people, taking care of their well-being for longer. Be welcome to Sensocosmetic, a world of possibilities for sensitive skin, bringing them back to calmness through their own senses. The context is changing and demands solutions for sensitive skin. New lifestyle habits, our hustling way of living or regular mask wearing impact on our quality of life. Sensitive and reactive skin are on the rise. In average, 1 in every 2 people in the world claim to have sensitive skin, and this before pandemic situation. More than 10% of people suffer from stress, what together with pollution increasing levels worsen dermatitis. Indeed, up to 20% of people suffer from dermatitis in the world, and this percentage is growing. Sensitive skin concern has been reinforced in current context, and what is more important, has come to stay. People are aware of the impact that external conditions have on their health and beauty, and they are asking for specific solutions. Consumers ask us to take care of them and the planet also. They want to feel secure, safe, and cared. The suitable solution for the skin is also about making them feel secure. We are in safe beauty. Products coming from nature, scientifically baked, and well-being promoters are in demand. According to recent Mintel data, 65% of women have greater trust in products created by scientists, and 41% say they have increased their use of facial care products to reduce their level of stress. They want products that make them feel good. We have mentioned that we improve the quality of life of reactive skin. And one of the most relevant issues that affects the well-being of reactive skin is dermatitis vicious circle. Senseryn is able to break that vicious circle because it reduces itching. And less itching means less scratching. And less scratching helps in avoiding skin barriers alteration and therefore the consequent superinfection that provokes worsen the problem. So breaking dermatitis vicious circle, we assure for longer the quality of life of sensitive and reactive skin. Provital responds to 2 important consumer concerns. The first one, they want ingredients that come from nature, and the second, that are baked in laboratory. Concerning size endorsement, we offer a solution for sensitive and reactive skin with a new approach, Sensocosmetic. More specifically, we awake the sensory bitter taste receptors that calm the skin. Concerning the consumer concern of natural origin, we use hops, a natural organic ingredient known for its bitter taste. So, Senseryn is our response to safe beauty demands. Hops are known for its protective and calming effects. Their characteristic bitter taste protects them against pests. They are rich in polyphenols, have antioxidant and antibacterial properties, and are also used in medicine for its sedative effects. Emulating the natural protection of plants, Senseryn has been created to calm and protect against adverse conditions. But what is relevant for us is that hops used in Senseryn are sustainable, because to Provital, sustainability is more than a label, it's a practice. Senseryn doesn't use water or genetically modified organisms and has no preservatives. We respond to safe beauty demands with a natural active ingredient that is Cosmos, organic certified, and ethically supplied to minimize planet's impact. Hops used in Senseryn come from a sustainable and artisanal farming run by Oscar and Kionia, that you can see here in the picture on the right side of the slide. They are both farmers. Oscar is also an engineer and Kionia is a biologist. Both share the passion of artisanal production of beer and are located very close to Provital, what helps to reduce the impact on the planet of carbon footprint and fuel using. In the cultivation process, everything is carefully handled from beginning to end, from sowing to harvesting and distribution. That helps to ensure the quality standards of the supply chain, following our customers' demands of sustainability and traceability according to safe beauty claims. Let's discover now all related with efficacy results with our sales manager, Rafael Bernat.
Thank you, Leire. I will start first highlighting the new mechanism of action we have unveiled with Senseryn. Bitter taste is detected through a group of 25 sensory bitter taste receptors located in the taste buds of the tongue. They are well known and characterized in relation to our capacity to sense flavors. What is interesting is that recent evidence shows that bitter taste receptors are widely expressed throughout the body, not only as part of the taste system. So what is the function of these receptors? It seems that these receptors may play important roles in the mechanisms of defense of our body. So the discovery of Provital is that, for the first time, we demonstrate in both cell types present in the skin, keratinocytes and fibroblasts, that bitter taste receptors are present and functional, and therefore they are able to elicit response to bitter stimulation. So when the cells are activated by bitter flavors, they trigger an intracellular cascade that leads to cellular responses. We can detect this by measuring the release of calcium intracellular. So the cellular responses can reinforce all the protective barriers of the skin: the microbiological barrier, the chemical barrier, the physical barrier, and the immune barrier. First in vitro studies were performed in order to detect the presence of sensory bitter taste receptors in the skin. You can see bitter taste receptors are present in both keratinocytes and fibroblasts, as we found by immunofluorescence and at protein levels by Western blotting. We also found these receptors are functional. We measured the calcium release response triggered when we stimulated the receptor with a bitter compound called kinin, and this reaction can be partially inhibited with a receptor antagonist, GABA, as you can see here. Next, we tested our Senseryn in this system and found that it is also able to stimulate the cellular response. This means that Senseryn activates bitter taste receptors in the skin. Is this activation inducing any response? First, we found that Senseryn strengthens the microbiological barrier. We tested the effect of Senseryn in bacterial co-cultures and found that the ratio of Staphylococcus epidermidis versus Staphylococcus aureus, in other words, the saprophytic bacteria versus the pathogenic bacteria, was increased by 3.7. The presence of this pathogenic bacteria, Staphylococcus aureus, was reduced from the initial 50 to a 17%. Second, Senseryn strengthens the chemical barrier. We found that Senseryn activates, in a dose-dependent fashion, the expression of the antimicrobial protein beta-defensin in keratinocytes. This will protect against the invasion of pathogens like the bacteria Staphylococcus aureus, typical of dermatitis. And finally, Senseryn strengthens the immune and physical barriers. The gene expression profiles of fibroblasts treated with Senseryn show that our active is able to inhibit gene expression of genes involved in inflammatory processes and to activate the gene expression of structural proteins in the dermis, such as collagen. We analyzed then the effects of Senseryn in vivo through a clinical study. This study involved 32 volunteers. The study was double-blind, used 2% of Senseryn versus a placebo, and lasted for 28 days. In order to characterize cutaneous inflammatory response, we provoked histamine delivery across epidermal barriers through iontophoresis. This histamine will cause itch and redness, vasodilation and swelling, and these are the typical responses of allergy, insect bites, or wheel and flare reactions. Our Senseryn-treated volunteers experienced a reduced vasodilation and a delayed irritation after histamine treatment. We found as well that the presence in skin of pro-inflammatory cytokines were reduced. These cytokines are associated to skin alterations like dermatitis, eczema, dandruff, or rosacea. We found as well a clear reduction of redness or erythema in our volunteers. These are the visible symptoms of inflammation, and when they are not prevented or treated, they can lead to aesthetic lesions such as telangiectasia or cuperosis. So this graph shows reduction in both number and area of these erythemas. We analyzed as well the burning sensation, so typical and unpleasant symptom of allergic reactions. The thermographic images show that Senseryn was able to neutralize the temperature raise provoked by histamine. Other unpleasant sensation with a negative impact in our quality of life and well-being is the itching reaction. It fits the vicious circle of inflammation, itch, scratch inflammation that aggravates the problem and can provoke superinfection. We asked our volunteers to evaluate this itching sensation and found we reduced with Senseryn one level of itching from moderate to mild using the visual analog scale. Skin comfort was determined as well. We measured hydration and elasticity. We found a well-maintained level of hydration indicating an optimal protective barrier. And also we found an improvement in elasticity. All this will restore calm and comfort to the skin.
To conclude, Senseryn is our solution to improve the quality of life of people suffering from sensitive and reactive skin, a concern that affects to an increasing number of people across the globe. We claim at specific benefits for reactive skin like antidermatitis microbiota ratio or superinfection prevention, demonstrated after histamine application to have very representative results. We make the skin more resistant with a new scientific approach, Sensocosmetic. We help sensitive and reactive skin to bring back their quality of life with a new approach, their own senses. And how can you take advantage of all of this? Senseryn offers a wide range of opportunities to you. The opportunity to be relevant, appealing to an innovative mechanism of action, the opportunity to take advantage of a growing sensitive cross-category with a multi-purpose ingredient. It gives the possibility to respond to safe beauty demands with a solution came from nature, baked by science and ethically supplied. And the most important, it helps we contribute all together in improving people's quality of life while ensuring planet caring. As a multifunctional and cross-category ingredient, You can use Senseryn in a wide range of products. For instance, all products suitable for sensitive skin, reactive skincare lines, anti-redness, itching, burning product lines, and also treatments for atopic-prone and dermatitis-prone skin.
You can find here some technical details of the product. This product contains hops extract, humulus lupulus. It is standardized in polyphenols. It is preservative-free, waterless, and is soluble in aqueous solutions. You can see as well that this product is Chinese listed, vegan, and Cosmos and Halal certified.
We really hope you have appreciated the presentation. Anything you need or any doubt you have, we will be happy in answering to all your questions.